Okay, so going to try something new here. Not entirely new. Been here, done that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a single player, but it will be hardcore and vanilla plus data packs. Hardcore. And then seed, because it's hardcore, literally YOLO. And if this is a good seed and you play it not on hardcore, I'll be disappointed in you. Create world. Preparing, and the fancy thing. I don't even remember which version they put this in. It didn't used to be there. Okay, it's nice. I am running with Optifine. The thing that allows you to chop down trees requires an axe, so it's not like I can just take out trees right here. It's not like Vein Miner and I just hold a button and I take everything out. Okay, I'm going to want a crafting table, and then I need, that will get me a pick, that will get me sticks. I can actually get 2 picks out of it, but I'm not worried about that. The 3 of those can be used to make a bed once I find the materials to do so. I'm not too worried about other tools at this point in time because I love it when they grow like that. But I have a pick, so that'll allow me to get cobble, and with cobble I'll be able to get, stone tools. Lovely. Not a single sapling. Haha. I do have a few texture changes, like I think Optifine might be the one that's extending grass down the sides, but I have a texture pack in the resource packs that makes it so that grass has like 16 different textures randomly, so it doesn't tile as much. And then I think that's similar with logs or birch, definitely. There are multiple skins, I guess, for birch logs, so that they're not all going to be the same. Ooh. This is the first village I've had in a world in a while that had a blacksmith. That's not... Okay, there's spiders down there somewhere. Nice. Cow's good. Haha. Iron even better. So, get that. I'll toss that later. Okay, good. Don't have to worry about anything coming up from there. Coal is always good, and the experience is nice. I'm not used to playing hardcore because I pretty much always play non-hardcore worlds, so that if and obviously when I die, I just have to worry about losing my inventory as opposed to everything. But I figured, you know what? I've never really done it, and if you're doing something with video, you might as well make it so that there's a risk involved. Now I have to worry about things coming up from here a bit more than when it just went all the way down into the hole. This will be awesome. I not only haven't seen a village with a blacksmith in it in 3 forevers plus a dozen, but I also haven't had surface iron. So that's nice. Wow, this is a pretty big vein. Alright, want this back. I do not like leaving random crafting tables around. The benefit of having a hardcore world is that I don't have to worry about... Nice. I do have a texture pack that turns their flowers from yellow to red because it just makes sense. I don't have to worry about respawn points because I can't respawn. Like, the only real benefit to setting a respawn point is coming back from the end. Or, yeah, the end. Ooh. 3 pieces of armor. Nice. That's gonna help. And furnace? Oh, that's you. Straight up 16 to start with. And while I'm at it, I might as well take these. This is amazing. What is it? Oh, that's a path surrounded by grass. Or surrounded by sand. That's what that is. So, something killed a sheep. I guess I won't be breeding that one anytime soon. So, what else do we have? Lots of food. I'll take those. And I'll take those. And over here, floating house. Not so fond of that. I'll have to figure that out. Blast furnace. Nice. Armorer. Oh, wow. That's pretty nice. No magma down there, so I'd have to go elsewhere in order to find... Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I haven't really looked at it, but an oceanside village with a dock. It is not just a village. Like, I've seen villages on the shore before, but this is actually pretty nice. It's got the usual path issues, like I would never... If this were my village, I would never accept paths of this quality. They're terrible. Pig farm. Quaint. More sheep? Just one? Okay, so I'll need to do something about that. No other chests. Ah, there's a sheep. There's a dude. Hello, dude. I wish I had a map, but, you know, this isn't modded Minecraft. This is a pretty nice edge. Looks like a plain's extending in that direction. Got a bunch of sand right here that I don't necessarily need, so... Ooh. Maybe later. At least it's a safe hole. It could, however, like, say, for example, if I were to take this as my home, that could spawn mobs, which would then possibly be close enough to prevent me from sleeping. Have to take that into consideration. Hole. Very short hole. Nothing in here. Probably just fill that in so it doesn't become a mob spawner. Yeah. I think I like a lot. So, I can make a bucket later. For now, let's do this. Alright. Gathering. It's quite a few. This village actually has quite a few villagers. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take full advantage of beds and keep them as safe as possible. The village is really spread out as far as being able to protect them goes. Like, it would be insane trying to build a wall around here. And then, of course, if any drowned spawn, getting them to not come up and out of the water would be extremely difficult. but at the same time, it gives a lot of room for expansion. Eh. Well, I was bummed out I didn't get a sapling earlier, but there you go. Yeah. This is one of the things that I have is a fill level indicator on the side of those. I have boots already, so I don't need to worry about these leather boots. Jeez, that's what, 4 leather workers? I've got pigs if I can get carrots going. You know what? I don't see a farmer, a farm in this village. I'll have to make one. I think it's slabs. I think slabs make the composter. Nobody home. Okay, so I'm going to want to first take over a house. Oh, I used up my... There we go. Make a bed. Because that way I can use a bed while I'm out and about. If I were to just take over a house and throw this bed down, then villagers would take over this bed. Also, just today, take these off. Just today, I made myself a new skin. Doesn't appear to be catching the light very well. There we go. So it's kind of green and brown, and a little bit of scarring there on the face and the hand. So yeah, slightly different look for my character. So I think what I'm going to do is go get that iron. I shouldn't need too much. I don't need to worry about making like an iron axe or anything like that yet, because I don't have a reliable source of iron, and I don't know if my initial luck is going to hold through. Sometimes it takes me forever to find more iron, and I definitely don't have the infrastructure necessary to make an iron farm. But I do want an iron pick. That'll allow me to go down and look for diamonds and other diamond level garbage. This is actually probably a really good place to set up a mine, because it's really good for centrally located area, and I know that there's going to be space under here, and then I can just kind of build my own structure here that leads down into the mine. So 17 seeds, that's pretty good. And if I give that to some villagers, if I start a farm with it, they'll be able to do quite a bit. As for where to make a farm, villages, I think, have a radius to them. So like we've got the paths here, and we know that the meeting space for the village is over there. And then there's a couple of houses in this direction over here, but this path doesn't do anything. So I probably want to make my farm somewhere around here because it's close to the meeting space for the farmers. And then I can make them a house or something here that they can live in. I know that a lot of people have seen resource gathering and mining and tree chopping and so many videos, and I doubt people want to see me do that. So I'm going to make my iron pick, and if I have it, stone axe, so that I can start getting trees. And then, yes. Whee! There. Time saver. That's the entire point of it. It's a time saver. And it barely did any damage to my axe. Looks like, 6 damage to my axe for the whole thing? Nice. And it gave me 6 wood. Perfect. So, hardcore, must have. I'm thinking about either building at that end where I put down my crafting table or taking over this hill and expanding my house and infrastructure that way. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably take down these 2 layers so that I have more room to build on. And then I've got this potential mine right here. Although I like the look of this, I like the potential of this. I could do a nice building out from the edge of that and then dig a hole down into it. And then that would be another kind of integrated thing there. So, since I'm not live streaming and never can due to my internets, I don't think I'm going to make you sit here and watch me dig dirt, chop trees, and change my opinion on how to make the houses and such look. I won't do any more, like, if I start working on that, I will make a hull and an outer structure, but I won't actually go mining without coming back on camera because, you know, mining can be exciting. But this stuff, I'll spare you from. On that note, this is going to take you a lot less time than it's going to take me. See you soon. Okay, so slight update. Got all that done. Nice roomy. I don't know what he plans on doing over there. Hope he doesn't get killed. But I came running up this way real quick just to see what this guy had, and he has an enchanted sword. If I can get 21 emeralds, which, you know, 15 coal, not that bad, but if I can get farmers, that'll be a real easy renewable way. Look at that. Sharpness 2, unbreaking 3. Oh, this dude, he's got to be saved. Anyways, just figured I would give that little update as soon as I can get a farm installed. That weaponsmith, I think that guy is going to make me significantly stronger as far as protection from enemies goes. So, continuing the building stuff. Okay, so just as a catch up, I've done a little bit of infrastructure, specifically 3 things. Took me all day long. Made this little wheat farm over here with 2 places that my farmer villagers can go to. I added this on just so that they'd start breeding and threw some beds into it in the style of other Minecraft houses. Took the mossy cobble that was around the center here. I added a house for myself up there. Made the little mine area down here. Need to put some chests in just for now because this right here is the stone generator, which is cobble without silk touch. Just unlimited cobblestone. If you have silk touch, it's unlimited stone. Goes into this chest. And then I will be going down there to do the mine. Similar style to this. Added in this here retaining wall because it looks a lot nicer than just trying to build up the little 2 or 3 spaces of the hill. So 3 things of infrastructure that I did were the farm there, the cobblestone generator down there, and this standard vanilla oak farm where it prevents them from growing tall trees, although with the data pack thing that allows you to chop entire trees like that, you don't actually need to do the thing where you put the little blocks above them to cap the height. So I probably cleared the wood farm 7 or 8 times before I was like, wait a minute, I don't have to worry about their height because I can just chop one of those down in one go as long as my axe has enough durability. But I've used a lot of wood so far. This is not a cheap build. Most of my day has been spent building the house and filling the wheat farm and then getting the cobble gen. I didn't actually get lava To make the cobble gen, what I did was I built into the wall, as you saw down there, directly underneath the existing lava here. The lava right there. I just dug straight underneath it, down to the same level as the cave, and then I put water to the sides, and as soon as the lava hits the water, it turns into stone, and then it spreads towards you, towards you, towards you, and then you have that flowing lava just hanging there, and the water, because it expands faster than the lava does, the water will come underneath the lava, which will then be hit by the lava and turn to cobblestone, or turn to stone again. In here, I've got a mason. I locked him in. Not that I think you can get any other trades than that. This is the place where I've been mostly putting my vegetation. This one in here, I added in Fletcher because that's where I got my bow, that's where I got my arrows, but the stick trade is a really cheap one. I did get enough emeralds to buy the iron sword from the weapons guy, but that's all I bought from him, so he's not level 2 yet. I don't know what else he'll have. I've traded enough with both of these farmers to get them to level 2, so I don't know what they're going to have long term. I did breed up some more sheep, so I've got white, black, dark gray, and light gray. It seems like a lot of my iron golems have disappeared. My leather workers, I locked in one of them, this guy, because he has the black tunic and he has a leather trade. So with my cow farm up there, I can get all the leather I want and use that to get more trades. My house is still empty, but it has room for expansion. Crafting tables in the floors, there and there. Little bit of room for tools and stuff that I might need. I'm going to turn this into like the personal room. And then directly above that, I have some storage. This is where I need to finish out the glass. I need to put some more glass in there, although I'm not incredibly worried about it. Got glass everywhere except for this window on this side as well. Then out here I have the deck overlooking the water. Got 2 layers to it just for fun. I get to watch the dolphins jump. I have support structure underneath it. That is going to be an unintentional mob farm, but thankfully the only way they can do anything because of this, the only way they can do anything is either to go all the way around the water over to there, or to go all the way around the building over to that end where there's an iron golem. And then of course I can connect this side to my house, or I can go down that way to get up to the house. But yeah, got a nice little view over here. I haven't done anything with the blast furnace guy because he only has armor trades and they're a little bit expensive. I did put my extra emeralds in here and I might be able to afford the hat now, but I'm not going to bother with it just yet. That'll probably be in the next episode. I would like to go mining and see if I can get something better than iron, but I think for now what I need to do is I need to go off and I need to find sugarcane, because without sugarcane I can't make books. And then I also, if I can, would like to find bamboo, because a bamboo farm will give me all the sticks I need. Anyways, this took me most of the afternoon to work on, especially considering that, as you saw, I created the world today, and if you use the same seed, you'll be able to see that I spawned right there behind those trees. So the being able to get this far in this span of time is actually pretty good for me. It usually takes me a lot longer than this. I absolutely love this Optifine shader pack with the sunlight coming through these. It was originally solid wood, but I decided, you know what? It just looks heavy, all being solid wood. So I put in this supportive fence, and then I found out that it looks amazing with the sun reflecting off the water coming through there like that. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I like this bedroom. This is a good bedroom. So I will catch you on the next go around. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I still don't get to check stuff very often because of my internet. It's terrible, but I'll catch you guys in the next one.